Hello friends, welcome to today's session on trigonometry. In this session I am going to explain 9th, 10th and 11th questions from exercise 8.1 page number 181 chapter 8 introduction to trigonometry. So let's read the 9th question first. In triangle ABC right angled at B, if tan A is equal to 1 by root 3, find value of sin A into cos C plus cos A into sin C. Second problem is cos A into cos C minus sin A into sin C. So first of all, to calculate the values of cos and sin, we have to find out the sides of the triangle ABC. It is given that it is in triangle ABC, it is right angled at B. So this is the right angle and let us assume this to be A and this to be C. Now it is given tan A is equal to 1 by root 3. So this is tan A. So what is tan of an angle? Opposite side by adjacent side, right? So opposite side is 1, tan A is equal to opposite side by adjacent side. What is opposite side of angle A? BC divided by adjacent side is AB. That is equal to what is the value given for tan A? 1 by root 3. 1 by root 3. So let us assume BC to be 1 and AB to be root 3. Okay. Now we can find out the value of AC using Pythagoras theorem. So AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. That is equal to what is AB square? Root 3 whole square plus 1 square. That is equal to 3 plus 1. That is equal to 4. So AC becomes square root of 4. That is equal to 2. So the hypotenuse is 2. Now we got the values for all the three sides. Now we can calculate the first part of the question. Sin A into cos C plus cos A into sin C. First let us calculate the values of sin A. What is the value of sin A? Sin A is equal to opposite side by hypotenuse, right? What is the opposite side of sin angle A? BC. BC divided by hypotenuse is AC. AC, that is equal to 1 by 2. Now what will be sin C? Cos A. First calculate cos A. Cos A becomes adjacent side by hypotenuse. What is the adjacent side? AB divided by hypotenuse is AC. AB is root 3 divided by 2. Okay. Now let's calculate the values of sin C and cos C. Sin C is equal to, this is angle C. This is angle C. So sin C becomes opposite side to angle C, that is AB divided by AC. That is equal to root 3 divided by 2. What is cos C? Cos C is equal to adjacent side by hypotenuse, that is BC divided by AC. That is equal to 1 by 2. Okay, now we got all the values. Now we will substitute it in this equation. Sin A is 1 by 2 into cos C is 1 by 2 plus cos A is root 3 by 2 into sin C is root 3 by 2. That is equal to 1 by 4 plus 3 by 4. That is equal to 4 by 4. That is equal to 1. So the value of sin A into cos C plus cos A into sin C is equal to 1. We have solved the first part of the question. Now let's move to the second part. Second part is cos A into cos C minus sin A into sin C. Okay, what is cos A? Cos A is root 3 by 2 into cos C is half minus sin A is half into sin C is root 3 by 2. That is equal to root 3 by 4 minus root 3 by 4. That is equal to 0. So the value of cos A into cos C minus sin A into sin C is 0. Hope this is clear for you. First of all, he has given tan A is equal to 1 by root 3. So we have assumed the opposite side to angle A to be 1 and the adjacent side to angle A to be root 3, because tan A is equal to opposite side by adjacent side. And then we have calculated the hypotenuse. We got the value as 2. The hypotenuse value as 2. Now we have substituted we found out the values of sin A, sin C, cos C, and we have substituted this in the problem and solved for the value. Now let's move to the 10th question. In triangle PQR, right angle at Q, PR plus QR is equal to 25 centimeters and PQ is equal to 5 centimeters. Determine the value of sin P, cos P and tan P. So he has given some information about the right angle triangle PQR. We have to find out the values of sin P, cos P and tan P. What did he give? It is right angled at angle Q. So this is the right angle. This is right angle at angle Q. And then PQ is equal to 5 centimeters. PQ is equal to 5 centimeters. And PQ plus QR is equal to 25 centimeters. That is PQ plus PR. PR plus QR is equal to 25 centimeters. So given PQ is equal to 5 centimeters, PR plus QR is equal to 25 centimeters. So let us assume QR to be A centimeters. QR is equal to A centimeters. Then PR becomes 25 minus QR. That is equal to 25 minus A centimeters. Okay. Now we will apply the Pythagoras theorem to this triangle. PR is 25 minus A, QR is A, PQ is 5 centimeters. So if we apply Pythagoras theorem, PQ square plus QR square is equal to PR square. PQ square plus QR square is equal to PR square. This is the Pythagoras theorem. So what is PQ? 5 square. 5 square plus QR is A square. A square is equal to PR is 25 minus A. 25 minus A whole square. Now we will solve this equation and find the value of A. 5 square is 25 plus A square is equal to 25 square plus A square minus 25 into 2, 50A. Okay, A square gets cancelled on both the sides. 25 is equal to 25 square is 625 minus 50A. Okay, 50A comes to this side. 50A is equal to, see 25 goes to that side. 625 minus 25. That is equal to 600. That implies A is equal to 600 by 50. 5 ones are 5 12s are. A is equal to 12. So we got the value of QR is 12 centimeters. QR is A is equal to 12 centimeters. QR is equal to 12 centimeters. Now what is PR? PR is equal to 25 minus QR. that is equal to 25 minus 12, that is equal to 13 centimeters. So the hypotenuse is 13 centimeters. Now we have the values of all the three sides of the triangle. Now we can find out sin p, cos p and tan p. First one, what is sin p? Sin p is equal to opposite side by hypotenuse. Opposite side to angle P. What is the opposite side to angle P? Opposite side to angle P is QR. QR divided by hypotenuse is PR. What is the value of QR? QR is 12 centimeters. 12 divided by PR is 13 centimeters. 13. 12 divided by 13. Okay, now next value we have to find out is cos P. Cos P is equal to adjacent side to angle P divided by hypotenuse. What is the adjacent side to angle P? PQ divided by PR. What is the value of PQ? PQ value is 5 centimeters divided by PR is 13 centimeters. Cos P, we found out the value of cos P. Now we have to find out the value of tan P. Tan P is equal to opposite side to angle P divided by adjacent side to angle P. Okay, what is the opposite side of angle P? QR. QR divided by adjacent side is PQ divided by PQ. Okay, what is the value of QR? 12 divided by PQ is 5. 12 divided by 5. So we got all the values of sin P, cos P and tan P. Hope this is clear for you. First of all, we used Pythagoras theorem and calculated the two sides of the right angle triangle, and then we have solved the sin P, cos P and tan P values. Now let's look at the last problem in this question. State whether the following are true or false. Justify your answer. So the first problem is the value of tan A is always less than 1. The value of tan A is always less than 1. Is it true or false? It is false. Why? I'll give you an example here. This is a right angle triangle, right angled at C, and this is angle A, 4, 3, 5, right? This is a right angle triangle because 4 square plus 3 square is equal to 5 square. Now what is the value of tan A? Tan A is opposite side by adjacent side, that is 4 by 3. 4 by 3 is greater than 1, right? So that's why this statement, the value of tan A is always less than 1, is false. Now let's move to the second problem. Secant A is equal to 12 by 5 for some value of angle A. What is the formula for secant A? Secant A is hypotenuse divided by adjacent side of angle A. So hypotenuse is always greater than the other two sides. So that's why this is true. Here 12 is greater than 5, right? So that's why hypotenuse is greater than the other two sides. That's why hypotenuse is greater than the adjacent side. So this is possible. That's why it is true. Now the third part, cos A is the abbreviation used for cosecant of angle A. It is false. Cos A is the abbreviation for cosine of angle A, whereas cosec is an abbreviation for cosecant of angle A. Okay, so cos A is an abbreviation for cosine, not cosecant. So that's why this statement is false. Now the fourth one is cot A is the product of cot and A. It is false. What is cot A? Cot A is adjacent side to angle A divided by opposite side to angle A in a right angle triangle. So that's why it is not a product of cot and A. The statement is false. Now the last problem. Sin theta is equal to 4 by 3 for some angle theta. Is it possible? What is the formula for sin theta? It is opposite side to theta divided by hypotenuse. So the denominator will always be greater than the numerator. Why? Because the denominator is hypotenuse. But here the numerator is greater than denominator. That's why this case is not possible. Here hypotenuse is lesser than the other two sides. That's why this case is not possible. That's why this statement is false. That's all for this session. You can refer to other videos for more solved questions in this exercise. And please subscribe to the channel and share the videos. And please leave your feedback in the comment section below so that I can improve on. And until then, see you.